All right, so I've had the Nespresso machine for about a month now, um, and I tested it a little bit longer than I normally do, mainly because I had a vacation in there. Um, so it took a little longer to get the video done, but I really like this machine. We have a Nespresso machine with the small pods, and I like it, but mostly I drink a cup of coffee, not an espresso. But I like the consistency and the flavor of some of the Nespresso pods. So the larger Nespresso machine makes a full cup of coffee versus a espresso shot. So rather than running that a couple times, getting an espresso shot and then adding hot water, this just gives me a more flavorful large coffee. So I do appreciate that. I like the design of the machine. I think it's laid out pretty well. I do wish that the water reservoir was a little bigger. Um, it's decent, but it's certainly for the size of the machine and the shape, they could have fit more water, and that would have been nice. Otherwise, I'm super happy with it. The mechanism is great. So just up here, there is a super simple to use. There's a lock and unlock. So if I switch it to unlock, I've got a pod in here just for demonstration. But you unlock it, and then I'm going to do this a little bit slower, but you'd let this go and then push up. Oh, sorry. Then you just tip it over. So yeah, here we go. So you unlock it, and it kind of goes to this held spot. So it's open, but it's still held. And then you just click it over a little bit, and that releases the spring inside, and then the top pops up. When the top pops up, the pod falls out. So now the pod's in the empties bin. So now you can pull that and put those in the recycling bag. So that's really clean. You don't have to touch the pod. You don't have to grab the pod. That part's really cool. Um, and then to close it, we can shut it. It latches here, so you can leave it in that position. And then when you have a pod in, you turn it back over to locked. So that part works really good. Super simple. You just press the button on the top, makes your coffee. It reads the serial number of the barcode off of the pod to know what type of coffee it's making. So again, I'm already in the Nespresso ecosystem, so that doesn't, upset me or whatnot. If you're buying this and you don't like a pod system, you've probably bought the wrong machine. I like the consistency and the ease of the pods. I like that Nespresso has a recycling program that I can send my pods in. I think that's great. So I do like the machine. But again, if you're not sold on the pod idea, probably not the machine for you. I do like that the the cup retainer is removable, so I can pull it out for a larger cup. I can move it up if I'm making a small cup, or I can leave it kind of here for most of my cups. So I do like that it's height adjustable. That part is great. Other than that, the machine itself is pretty simple. There's not really much else to go over. You plug it in. There is an app that you can use. I didn't find it overly useful. Um, but it does allow you to register and track your machine. So that part is kind of nice, but otherwise I didn't really use the app for much of the machine setup, although it can be used to get some system information if your machine is not working right and that sort of stuff. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's just a really nice, solid, good looking coffee machine. So if you are on the fence, if you have the small pods and we're looking at the big pods, or if you're looking at an upgrade to your larger pod machine, I think this machine works great. My wife and I have been super happy with it. Makes a great, consistent cup of coffee. Thanks a lot.
I absolutely love my Nespresso Vertuo Pod Plus in black. It is sleek, compact, and incredibly easy to use. Each morning, I start by turning it on, adding fresh water to the water chamber, and inserting my favorite caramel pod. I press the button and let the magic happen. The brewing process is quick and smooth, and the machine does all the work. As you can see here, I press the button and it's going to start brewing. For sake of time purposes, I fast forwarded the brewing process. One feature that I really appreciate is the hidden compartment that neatly collects the used pods. It's super convenient, it keeps everything tidy. In just minutes, I have a rich, flavorful, barista quality coffee to kickstart my day. If you're looking for an easy, hassle-free way to enjoy professional coffee at home, this is it.